My sister froze when I tried to hand her my baby. My husband stopped breathing beside me. I laughed nervously and said, "What is wrong with both of you?" Then he whispered, "Please don't make me say it in front of her." I thought he meant my sister. He meant our daughter. For months earlier, Lauren had been placed in my arms, and for the first time in years, I felt like my body had not ruined my life. I had lost the ability to carry a child after an emergency surgery. The doctors told me they saved my life, but all I heard was that the future I dreamed of was gone. My husband, Jason, stayed with me through the worst of it. He held me when I cried. He packed away baby books I could no longer look at. He kept saying, "We'll find a way." Then my younger sister, Heather, offered to be that way. She sat at our kitchen table with tears in her eyes and said, "I can carry a baby for you." Since I had no frozen eggs, she offered to use her own egg with Jason's sperm. It was complicated, painful, and not the perfect dream I once had, but it was hope. So we tried. The clinic attempts failed. Our money disappeared. My mental health got worse until I checked into a facility because I needed help surviving my darkest thoughts. While I was there, Jason and Heather visited me. They were crying, but smiling. Heather said she had called the clinic and begged. Jason said the clinic had agreed to one last discounted procedure. A few weeks after I came home, Heather showed me a positive pregnancy test. I thought it was a miracle. During the pregnancy, I treated Heather like she had saved my life. I cooked for her. I went to appointments. I cried at the ultrasound. When Lauren was born, I whispered, "Hi, baby. I'm your mom." But after that, everything changed. Heather stopped visiting. When she did come over, she refused to hold Lauren. If the baby cried, Heather looked like she wanted to run. Jason became quiet too. He paced at night. He cried in the nursery. Every time I asked what was wrong, he said he was just tired. Then one dinner ruined everything. Heather came over, barely touched her food, and when Lauren made a tiny noise from her seat, my sister's eyes filled with tears. "I can't do this," she said. She looked at Jason. "Not me." Then she left. Jason went outside with a bottle. 2 hours later, I found him on the deck, sobbing on his knees. "There was no clinic," he said. I stared at him. He told me the final procedure never happened. There was no discount, no appointment, no doctor. While I was in treatment, he and Heather had panicked. They believed I would not survive losing the last bit of hope. So they secretly decided to make the baby themselves. I felt my whole life split open. They had let me think them. Let me trust them. Let me build a nursery around a lie. I packed Lauren's things and left. Now my mother says they did it out of desperate love. My father says betrayal does not become love just because a baby came from it. And me? I love Lauren more than anything. But I do not know if I can ever forgive the two people who gave me my daughter by taking away my choice.